Hey y'all, what's up? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the Meth Cooker role on Fudgy's DarkRP. First off, you're obviously going to want to select the role by pressing F4, scrolling down here to Meth Cooker, and become job. Next, you're going to want to find a base to settle up in to start your meth cooking process. Usually, the base I like to use is over this way. The reason I like to use this base is because I got a meth buyer right here. Like when you create meth, you sell it to one of these guys. So first off, you're going to want to buy the door. Using F2, open it up, yada yada yada. I'm going to right quickly create a base. Alright, now that we got our base set up here, and we're safe from any attackers, we can go ahead and go over here, and, ooh, still got a thing right here. Alright. Go over here, you're going to press F4, go to entities on the left. You're going to need to spawn all of these, but I'll show you the order. First, you're going to buy a combiner. This big hunk of thing right here. Set it down, have a little bit of space on the right for it and the left for it. And right click to freeze it in place so it doesn't fly around and stuff. Then you're going to see it needs methylamine. So, next what we're going to do, wrong menu. Next what we're going to do is we're going to buy, you can double click it on it as well. To buy it. Use your gravity gun for this. I'm going to throw methylamine up there. Perfect. And now it's going to start processing. So a couple other things you're going to need is you're going to need aluminum. And you're going to need 4 of those. Varying on how many times you've done the process, you'll need a different amount of methylamine and aluminum. It's sort of random. And you're also going to need a filter. And also from over here on this side, you're going to place a freezer. Then I usually pick it up, freeze it, move it around a little bit so I got it facing towards me. Perfect. Dump all those trays out by pressing E on the side. Then you're going to need to buy a collect crate. Set it right there. Wait for this to be done. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the aluminum in. And then you're going to need to put the gravity gun on. No, sorry, not gravity gun. What am I saying? Filter on. Same place. So, as I was putting the aluminum in, I realized it's actually 5 for the first one. So, go ahead and spawn another one. And then once that's done, it's going to start processing that. And this is where the filter comes into play. After this is done processing, there's a gas that needs contained. You use that filter to stop it from wicking everywhere, being poisonous and hurting you. And filters will break during the process, so you'll have to have another filter on hand to stop it from breaking. So this is the part where the filter comes into play and it stops that lithium hydride gas from escaping and causing damage. And when it breaks, it will start escaping and causing damage to you. So you want another one on standby. Or you can do this really cheeky trick by holding C while looking at it. Right click on it, click remove. Now, the filter installed will still be there, but it will never break. It just won't ever break, and you won't ever have to buy another filter because filters are kind of expensive, $6,000, and you always have to buy one each cycle you do because they always break. But this technique, you never have to buy one again. You can leave it running all the time. So as this finishes up, you'll see that this process ends, and one more process happens with meth sludge. And once that's done, then we'll move on to the freezer and collecting crate. So, now that the meth sludge has finished, what you're going to do is you're going to take these trays that you got out by pressing E on the side, use your gravity gun, and place it right there. See the meth swab is running out. And it should go automatically into the freezer. If it doesn't, you can take it out and put it in manually, or just put the freezer closer. And you just do this a ton. And wait for that to freeze, and while you wait for that to freeze, clean this out by spamming E on it. Just walking around it, spamming E on it. Once that's done, you could go ahead and place more methylamine and more aluminum in it. So once the freezing process is done, just spam E on the side again. Break the ice with, I guess it's ice, with the E button. Put those back in. Use the gravity gun to put it inside the collecting crate. And pick up the collecting crate with the button E, and you can go ahead and go on to the sawing process. So for the sawing process, you're going to want to exit your house, or building, base, whatever you want to call it. Lock it up behind you. I'm going to go over to this method buyer right here, press E on him. It's going to give you a drop-off point.
Bad.
Look around for it. There it is. You're going to move to that drop-off point, and you do not have to really worry about cops until you sell it. So like with this drop-off point, you're not in trouble. But once you do, you're wanted by the police, and you are going to have a warrant out for you, and you're also going to have a bounty on you. Mine is particularly high when you see it in chat. It'll appear soon, because I've been doing it without getting killed. So if you get killed, it starts out at like 15k, I think, something like that. But anyway, you can just come back to your house, base, one call it, lock the door, and you're home free. I hope this tutorial helped you, and I hope to see you on the server.